I'm going to walk you through today how I have created 5K months on part-time hours in my business and how I help my clients to do the same, because it is very, very possible as a service provider working online to have really high income months without actually needing a lot of hours to be put into this and without needing to, really hustle and grind for this. You can very much do this in just part-time hours. And I'm going to walk you through how we've actually done that. So myself and a lot of my clients, we have a pretty relaxed schedule, a pretty low intensity schedule compared to a lot of service providers which I meet. And I meet a lot of people who are already working full-time hours in their business but are wanting to grow income. So then having that challenge of, okay, how do I possibly grow my income when I can't actually afford to work any more hours? I'm already at my maximum capacity essentially. And the biggest thing here that I always tell my clients and that I personally have focused on as well to get me to this place is just simplifying everything and making business almost easy to run. And it is fully possible no matter what niche you're in. I work with clients across all different niches, all different areas of business, with all different types of business models as well. And really the key here is just finding the simplicity wherever you can. One way that I do this personally in my business is I've never created a whole host of offers. I have very, very few things that I try and sell and focus on. And personally, I've focused on one-to-one coaching for the huge majority of the time that I've been in business. This has become a six-figure program for me now. And this has been so successful because I focused on selling this and this only. I didn't try and do all different things. I didn't try and do a new launch every month. I didn't try new products all the time and was really focused on that. Instead, I had my offer and I was able to spend my time actually selling my offer. And where I added that differentiation of trying new things was actually just selling my offer in different ways. I focused on some different ways to sell my offer, found what really worked for me, all of those pieces. But instead of trying to add more offers and hoping that that would increase sales and that would get me to high income months while working very little number of hours, I actually instead focused on selling one specific offer, but just doing it in multiple different ways. And that is what got me to this specific marker, is actually just that one offer alone, just selling it in different ways. I didn't need multiple offers to hit that marker. I was able to hit 5K months just from one-to-one coaching alone. The simplicity is really how myself and a lot of my clients will get these really big results without actually having a lot of hours of work. My average client result is working 22% less hours while increasing revenue 54% for a specific reason. We have big months, but we're able to do that without actually needing to put a lot of time into it because our time is going in a really intentional place. Essentially, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, do 1,000 different offers, do all of the things, show up in all the places. Instead, we have our really key specific offer we're trying to sell, or few number of offers we're trying to sell. And we just focus on selling these and actually spending the time selling them and trying different ways of selling those instead of trying different offers all together and just trying to add new things in. And I think a lot of the times we think that business has to be really complicated. We think it needs to be really difficult to have a big month. We need to have this really in-depth plan, but that's really not the case. And actually, by making things more complicated, by adding more into the mix, you're making it harder for yourself to even hit those big milestones in the first place anyway, because your attention's so diluted across so many different areas. Whereas actually, if we can just pull it back to what actually gets you the clients, what is actually going to bring in the sales, business actually kind of becomes really simple at the end of the day. So that's the big shift I wanted to share with you today on how to create actually 5K months on part-time hours and how it can just actually be really simple and how it's easier to do if you do actually focus on that simplicity and actually focus on first making it easier, making it simpler, instead of trying to add new things and make it more complicated for yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give this video a like and make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this.